What's going on, everybody? Welcome once again to Bluedaberry Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about a game called Session. Alright, if you haven't heard about this game, it's basically a skateboarding simulation type game. If you ever played any game like Tony Hawk, or if you played Skate back in the day, this game will feel very familiar to you. We haven't had a real skateboarding game since Skate 3, which came out in 2010. We're not going to talk about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Let's not talk about that game. Tony Hawk didn't even want to talk about Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was probably the worst game that I ever played. It pretty much destroyed the whole franchise, and it made people have a huge sour taste in their mouth about skateboarding games. Like, we don't even think about skateboarding games anymore because Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was such a disaster. I don't want Skate 4 to come out and be any worse than that. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was such a disaster. We do need another skateboarding game to replace that, because if that's the last skateboarding game we got, yeah, that's tragic. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, I hate it because I really enjoyed the Tony Hawk Pro Skater franchise. I played all the Tony Hawk Pro Skaters 1, 2, 3, 4, Underground, all those games. Other than Ride, I don't think it was a good game. But it's like we were going in the right direction. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was starting to open up, and it was becoming more open world. It let us have bicycles, it let us go around and explore the world, and I don't understand what happened to that. Why'd they take that away? The game had this weird cartoony feeling. This is in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. It had a weird cartoony feeling that made the game feel so unrealistic. And every time I tried to land a trick, it would wipe out. And but this game is more like Skate. All right, it's based more on physics. So kind of like when you're using the analog sticks in the Skate and making tricks and stuff like that, it sounds like they're doing that exact same thing. All right, the studio is Creature Studio. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And this is supposed to be the Skate successor. All right, because it reminds you of Skate if you actually played Skate before, because they're basing the moves on physics and not on button mashing and stuff like that. The Kickstarter, this game started off on a Kickstarter, and it was backed very quickly. It had 3,000 backers and $160,000. You could tell that a lot of people was very excited about a new skateboarding game. All right, the company is based out in Canada. One of the co-founders of the game actually does the skateboarding for the game, and the other co-founder actually programs and makes the game, and they've been experienced for a long time in programming and making video games. They worked on a lot of different other studios, and now they're coming together and make this great, awesome game.
My name is Marc-André. I'm co-founder of Creature Studios. I'm also taking care of all the animation art. I'm also the skateboarding reference for everything that is creative related.
My name is Vince De Silva. I'm a co-founder at Creature Studios. I am the programmer on Session, so I take care of everything that's tech. I've been programming for over 20 years. 15 of those have been in the game industry, where I met Marc-André, and we felt that as a team we could, really bring Session to the crazy skateboarding game that we wanted it to be.
Okay, this is going to be an open world skateboarding game. And I like that. You can go wherever you want, do whatever kind of tricks you want. And the more that I learned about this game, I really understood what the whole idea of this game actually is. Remember, this is a indie developer, okay? So I don't think this is going to be a huge blockbuster style game. And I think a lot of people are thinking this is going to be the next Skate. But this is a indie developer, okay? So there is not going to be any storyline in this game. There won't be any story in this game. I'm going to repeat that. There will not be any storyline in this video game. The main idea of the game is to be able to do tricks, film it, and then upload it to social media. And I think it's going to be really cool if they could really get those camera aspects down, okay? Because it's going to really rely on making the best few second clips or whatever, or making skateboarding movies and uploading those. And I think since social media is taking over really big, it's really taken over. So I feel like this game can do good if people realize what this game is. Don't think this is a game where you're going to play in a story, jump online, and have all this kind of fun. It's fun, but it's a casual skateboarding game. It's basically you're doing tricks and you're trying to make cool tricks in movies and stuff like that. They have worked on the world. There is a day and night cycle, and your character does have a certain look. Okay, you can upgrade him and change his clothes and stuff like that, because I think customization is going to be the big part of this game. It's the only thing that's going to separate everybody from each other. So I feel like if they push that customization, then people will look a lot different. I think we're going to have a lot of cool memes, gifs, and stuff like that of this game. I think this game can bring back the idea that people love skateboarding games and people are going to want another skateboarding game. And I think that if they're working on a Skate 4, this game can only push it further. And I just don't want people to think that this is going to be the biggest skate game. This is going to be the ultimate skate. This is Skate 4. This is not. All right. Just think of it like No Man's Sky. Don't get too hyped over an indie game because it might be bare bone. And that's what's going to happen here, because the developers have said that they're going to constantly be upgrading the game. They're actually going to be tracking our progress. And based on our progress, what places we go, what things we do, and what kind of places that we're, what kind of tricks that we're making and stuff, they're going to upgrade the game based on that. Based on this game being a Kickstarter game, they had a ton of different things that they were giving away in that different tiers for the game. So you can tell that they really care about their fans. I mean, they were giving away skateboards, t-shirts, codes for the game, developer diaries, all kinds of stuff. So you could tell that they really care about what their fans are saying. I feel like when this game comes out, if something's bad about the game, I don't want people to just rush them and just go off on them about how terrible this game is. Give them a little time, give them some feedback on the game, and let them work on it, because I feel like they will in time. All right. So even if this doesn't come out to be that skateboarding game that everybody's waiting for, I think it's going to satisfy those cravings that we have for another skateboarding game. So just give it time and this game will be upgraded to that level. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video and y'all really want to check out this game. Give me your opinions down below in the comment section, and hit a like if you are part of the Blueberry Squad. I thank my Blueberry Squad members for coming back again. My name is Bluedaberry. And I'm out.